And if everybody selling cookies and stuff, I don't. But how do y'all figure out how to price it? Like, what's the prices? Like, how do you price yourself? Bitch? Like, how do you price yourself? Like, do you just wake up one day and be like, oh yeah, today $2.50 for an hour? Or today $50, today $40, because where that whole $40 shit come from? Do y'all be charging $40 for real?
I think they know exactly how much it's worth. Y'all ever see them try to sell like an empty box of shoes for like $10? But if you had like at least a used pair of shoes inside the box, you can probably get $80 for it. And then if it's like relatively new, you can get $200 for it. You see my metaphor here? You know, I think they just wake up, start high, and then like throughout the day, like, oh, I ain't sell nothing by 12. I'm about to drop this down by 20. I ain't sell nothing by 3. I'm about to drop it down by half. Next thing you know, they probably doing happy hours, you know, for 75% off in the next 30 minutes.
On the black. You know how they are. Once they know somebody wants somebody.
The girl in the black, right there.
Watch.
The two right there.
In the center. I know it's like a bartender.
Listen.
Oh, look at that one in the back.
Oh my. Damn, these passport brothers living it up. They just walking up a hill and a lineup is set. What are they? What is this witchcraft going on, man?
Being a big booty bitch ain't for the weak. Niggas don't want you for real. Just don't want to be your friend for real. They just want to figure out how you got that ass. They see you and they like, damn, that ass fat as fuck.
I'm gonna come. Oh.
They don't even want you. They just want that booty.
They think they got that. They big fine. They getting these surgeries done, man. Men don't want nothing with that. Come on now. They just want to have some fun and be done. That's it. Straight up.
How you doing? The light bulb. You're welcome.
The caption says, stop taking videos and focus on your work. Lowe should really fire you, bro. Like, why are you even worried about this person, bro? Let her go ahead and violate on her own free will, man. People don't get fired. Managers don't just fire people. People fire themselves, man. You get what I'm saying? If she get caught up, she get caught up. That's her thing. All right? But, ma'am, can you just show me where the power tool's at? That's all I need to know, bro.
I'm at work. My son at work to a Domino's, so he ain't got no way home. I told him to order an Uber. So he just called me and said the Uber was $35 because of the time of day. We stay in Davidson. He work at Domino's. I just called and ordered a $15 pizza for delivery. Told him to catch a ride home with his work. $15 pizza, delivery to the house. Go hop in the car, your co-worker. You going there anyways. Ain't got me. You can't outsmart no hustler.
Ain't really nothing out there colder than a dad or a man that's just very intuitive, bro. Like, you gotta think about it, man. When you get a person that just has great critical thinking skills, you got you there. Hold them tight, man. Befriend them.
You pregnant and washed up. Like, we don't get the same fun we used to no more. Like, you just pregnant and tired, bro. Like, this getting, like...
What?
You don't understand how it feels. I've been pregnant in a span of 2 years.
So what?
I've been pregnant.
And you wonder why you steady catching me texting my because you washed
and you
up.
blaming it on me because I'm pregnant? That shit is
what
crazy.
What you talking about?
I'm not even gonna lie to you. Like, going back and forth with me.
I'm looking for fine shit, not boring shit. See what I'm saying? Like, you washed up.
I was just over fine shit.
At first. But as soon as you got pregnant, all that shit went out the
You got me pregnant.
What a fucking nigga.
I know I did, bro.
So what the fuck are you talking about?
I know I did.
You sitting here going back and forth with me about some shit that I can't control, that you're doing. I tried to have an abortion. You said no.
No.
What the fuck are you talking about?
I'm just saying turn up a little bit. I'm
literally in the 3rd trimester of my pregnancy.
Me personally, I wouldn't take this level of disrespect.
I'm doing
okay,
all that
cool.
I
But you're in your third trimester. But you can also take a little sip when we out at the whoop.
Stop
doing what we doing, bro. Like,
I be
turn
burnt
yourself
out.
up.
I be burnt out.
Yes, you washed
Making
up.
sure this house
Washed
is clean.
up. That's what
Making
I'm saying.
sure you eat.
Like,
I don't even be wanting to cook
so-
half the time.
so
but I don't
from
have
here
a choice but to cook.
so-
make sure the kids is fed.
so
All
from
types
here
of
on
So what
forward,
you talking about?
you
Then you
can't
talking
get
about
mad,
you
bro.
don't never.
Bro out there doing dirty slime work while his old lady in there pregnant for the second time and then blame her for it, bro. That's master gaslighting, man. That ain't cool work at all, dude. That ain't. And then you just sitting there promoting negative behavior at the end, dog. I think you are the problem. Son, I'm gonna just let you know right now. You are the problem.
I ain't talking shit.
Record me.
But yeah, she done talking shit up. Look at her. Look at her. Look at her.
Record
She
me.
going ham, y'all.
Record me.
Here she go.
Record me.
Here she go.
No, you record me? So
Nah,
go ahead.
hell no.
Show me.
No.
Go ahead.
Hell
Show
no.
me.
Well,
Show
you
me.
got that.
Show me.
You got that.
Show me. Show.
You got
I'm doing
that?
just like you doing the video.
All right.
You doing the video.
All right. All right.
Get out. You got your video. Now get out. Come on. Get out. A man don't do that. He don't record you. That's not safe. How can you feel safe?
I can't talk to you right now. You ain't hear shit. I'm talking about you ain't listening. We ain't got no. We ain't
How you just out of breath just walking around the house? You out of breath. You just out of shape, bro. Like, no wonder he ain't worrying about it.
I mean, you're supposed to be the person that's for me. You ain't for me. You've been getting food stamps this whole time. I've been struggling, working 2 jobs.
Told you I've been getting food.
Who the office did my worker that's been denying me for the last 6 months. You tell me we're gonna be all right. We're gonna work through it. But are we? No. No wonder why you not hungry. You're never hungry. You're never eating when we struggling.
What's crazy is I think they probably still together even after this video. They about to go half on them yamps, them food stamps. Yep, they about to head straight to Walmart and collect.
BBLs is for tricking. I don't think y'all know that. The BBLs ain't for you to go and go sit back on your job and walk around your job with a BBL. It's not. See, y'all better be glad that
Even if they do go right back to work because they got to pay for it, they in professions that don't even make sense for them to even have it. You get what I'm saying? Like, why you just went and got that done? Even if you just got the surgery, they not really going back to work in professions that also are just known not to be good for just like, you know, you trying to not get a girlfriend at these places. She get a surgery but go right back to nursing. Okay, what's that for, bro? Like, you ain't getting that. She gets a nurse, you know, you get what I'm saying? Like, they ain't trying to really be wifed up. They really out there selling buns, bro. Like, real talk. They really out there. Now, I wouldn't say selling it, but they using it to get a more cushioned life. It's still transactional.
This is somebody that has been coming in between our relationship. So I feel like you don't care about me anymore, and I feel like you care more about her than you do with me.
No, I mean, that's not true, because before
it is true.
Before she passed, it was all about you.
But it's been months now. You're still feeling this way. You get up in the middle of the night, you come out here, you get up and you come outside in the morning, you're not talking, you ignore me sometimes. Now you act like you're depressed and stressed out, and I'm trying to help you, but it's hard because I feel like you still care about your ex, and she's not here anymore. So I feel like there's some unresolved feelings that you have for her, and I don't understand why I'm here. Now I feel like I'm not worth anything. I feel like I don't mean anything to you. If you don't care about me, why am I here? It's like I'm competing with a dead person, really.
I mean, you can't. That's what I'm saying. Like, you should understand that I have emotions, and, you know, I can't control, nobody control how they feel.
You do have emotions, but you should want to care about me. I'm here. I am here. You're worried about your ex, and now I feel like you have to understand how that makes me feel. I feel like I'm not supposed to be here with you. And I would be wrong if I would leave you while you're mourning, right?
This man looks like he's suffering from something he hasn't let go from. He needed closure from a past relationship, and I don't think he got it, and he ain't never gonna get it. He had to come to peace with it, but it's crazy that it's affecting your relationship. Things like this happen. I personally don't have advice for this specific part, this specific clip, because it's sensitive, right? Someone just passed away. So what do you do in this situation, my guy? Or even if it was a female and you got to mourn someone, I don't have really much advice. Guys, if y'all have any advice, because this happened to y'all, leave it in the comments, man. Share it to the world what it is, man. At the end of the day, you just got to search for your own closure at some point and let it go. But you got to do it at a way where it's not, you know, messing up your relationship, dog. But now, what's happening now and then could be your future.
How can a man walk away from a child that he has been raising for 3, 5, 10, 15 years simply because the DNA test shows that he's not the biological father? Hear me out here. I'm not being insensitive. I know that his world has just been turned upside down. I know he feels betrayed. He's devastated. I empathize. I sympathize with his predicament. However, how is one able to walk away from a child that one has bonded with, loved, nurtured, poured blood and sweat into, simply because the DNA test shows that you're not the biological father? I understand getting rid of the wife or the girlfriend. The word I actually want to use starts with a W and rhymes with sure. Get rid of the W. But the children or the child, the innocent child, it is flummoxing to me. Now, I'm not a man and I do not know how this impacts men. I also know that there's deep shame. But were I in that predicament, of course I would be devastated. I'd be hurt and betrayed. But then I'd let the children know or the child know. You may not be my biological child, but you're still my child. I love you. You're my child in my heart. I've bonded with you. I've raised you. So nothing changes. Now, I know a lot of men worry about, oh, then I have to continue paying I have to pay child support now that we're not together. So what? I'd pay the child support. Because you know what? Even though everything has changed, nothing should have changed, because it's still the child that I raised, bonded with, and loved. And in an attempt not to pay child support, one ends up cutting off one's nose to spite one's face, because you got to look at the big picture, the relationship with that child, the continued relationship, and the ability to go ahead and raise and nurture that child, because you already have that bonded relationship. But once again, because I'm not a man, I do not understand how anybody can walk away from a child. Story time. My husband had a boss about 20 years ago. This gentleman's son had some medical issues. And to make a long story short, he found out that his 19-year-old son was not his biological child. Needless to say, he was devastated. But you know what? He had raised this child for 19 years, was paying for college. This was his son, and he was not going to let him go. And my heart broke for him, but I was so proud of this man, because he did not walk away from his child. And I think at times some men might think walking away from the child is a way to punish the woman for her betrayal. But at the end of the day, the person you're hurting is the child. And I can't help but wonder, won't you be traumatized as a person walking away from someone that you've bonded with, that you've loved? For the man, isn't that traumatic? I mean, I really do not understand. I just cannot relate. And once again, I'm not a man. I'm sensitive to the hurt, to the pain, to the betrayal. But is it right to walk away from a child you've bonded with simply because the DNA test shows that you're not the biological father? Food for thought. Talk to you later.
Should a man walk away? You can paint any scenario, man. You can paint any scenario. You raise a kid and she's beautiful. You done raised her since she was a daughter and she's 13 now. She's a young lady. You find out she's not yours. What do? Do you continue being... Y'all, you can't really tell, man, just anything, but I know a lot of men will just be really upset with the mom. They might try to hold down a relationship with that said kid for as long as they can, but like as soon as they come across something that is bonafide theirs, is something special, even more special, even though they still take care of that other person probably like it is. They're not going to, I don't think y'all go the extra mile anymore for that person or that lady, because it's just different, especially again if you have your own. You get what I'm saying? Like, but you, to each his own, man. Like, you get what I'm saying? They really got some big-hearted people out there. I know some dudes that do it. They take care of some kids that's not theirs, man. They treat them like their own, but they just got a big heart. That's just how it is. It's just not for everybody. You get what I'm saying? I'm guessing it depends on the relationship that's formed.
So men, I need y'all to stay clear of these two types of women. The first woman is the selfish woman, and the second woman is the bird mentality woman. Okay? Let's get into the first one. A lot of these modern women are really selfish. Like, they really, really selfish. They really think the world revolves around them. They really, really think that a man owes them something. They think that a man owes them something. So they really, really think that a man is supposed to drain his time, resources, energy, money just to talk to them and get nothing in return. No return in your investment. A lot of these modern women don't even know how to even cater to a man, let alone be a wife. They weren't even raised to be wives. We are truly in a generation where a lot of wives are slim pickings nowadays. They slim pickings because we got too many women on selfish time. They want everything out of a man, but don't want to give a man nothing. It's really sad out here. The second one is the bird mentality woman. This is the woman that got 2, 3, 4, 5 kids, but will be online talking about how high her standards are and what men are supposed to do. How are your standards high? You had these high expectations as to what a man's supposed to do, but you sat up there and had a whole bunch of kids with different men. What are we talking about? These are the women who expect for a man to maintain their lifestyle, but can't even maintain it themselves. Y'all funny. I need y'all to level up.
Dude, the bird mentality ones are the ones that piss you all the way off. What? The reason why you got them curves is because you got like 3, 4 kids, so you trying to use it to your advantage, but you got a bad mindset because you can never keep a solid relationship because what? I don't even know. So many other things, all right? You keep chasing this boy with a different man every single time, getting pregnant for him because you want to keep him in your life. So you're thinking that maybe I'll have a kid, forcing him to stay. It never works out. And now you just drained. You're toxic as hell. You got no positive energy to shade the world. The only positive energy you do have, you got to give to your kids. You can't even keep a steady job because you just that mean all the time. Oh, that's the one.